Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta's starting five. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. You know, I feel a lot of players get labeled as guys who can do a little bit of everything. DeJounte Murray has more than earned that label.
And Atlanta has possession. Young with it. Stolen by Caruso. Drummond, the screen on Young. Pass to DeRozan. Takes it inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
It really has been striking, the improvement Murray's shown every year, Smitty.
BA, his scoring keeps going up. His assists are up. He's one of the best rebounding point guards in this league. And his confidence is trending up just like his stats.
Ball against Young. Drummond, the screen on Young. Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
And he drives in. And Young gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
They set the pick. Ball passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Lonzo Ball running pick and roll just looks right. There's a flow to it.
Caruso against Murray. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
And Levine throws it down.
The added strength coming into play. Zach LaVine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Capella, screen on Ball. There's Young with the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. DeRozan, a screen on Young. Ball against Young. Kicks it to DeRozan. Levine with a screen on Collins. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now Murray. The kick out to Young. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Collins right side. Launches it. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. Young's got 8.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
There's Ball with a 3. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan. Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Basket counts.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Levine. Pass to Ball. And here's Drummond. Caruso outside. Ball passes to Drummond. Stolen by Capella. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Collins. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Murray. Collins a screen, launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Now here's Capella. Second shot opportunity, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
So it comes up empty at the line. Here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Fires the 3, knocks it down from distance. Young's got 11.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Pass to Beverly. Collins with the rebound. And Grant DeRozan. High volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
DeRozan into the lane. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Murray passes to Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Collins, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Young.
Onyeka Okongwu. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And here's Beverly, looking for his first basket still in this one. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Vucevic.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Pass to Murray. Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Clock at 6. And here's Caruso outside. Connects from downtown. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, BA, he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
Caruso with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, they get a hand on it.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hunter can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Vucevic, the pass to Beverly. Back to Vucevic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Griffin, a screen on DeRozan. Bogdanovich on the wing. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game. The Hawks need to get one up here. Okongwu, no good. The Bulls have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
For Chicago. Ball comes in for Beverly. Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Hunter. Ball against Young. Ball outside. Caruso finds ball. Shot clock at 6. Over Young. Bulls keep it alive. Caruso against Bay. Caruso misses.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
To the paint. Griffin outside. Pass to Bay. Griffin, a screen on ball. Here's Bay. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Love to see a wing player run the pick and roll. Sadiq has a diverse skill set.
DeRozan, a screen on Young. There's Ball with a 3. And now the Hawks on the break. Young, the pass to Bay. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Sweet little inside shot by Bogey, adjusting his touch for a close-range bucket.
Ball passes to DeRozan. A shot to stop the drought. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by.
With the score, the Bulls 18, the Hawks 26. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
and the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Sadiq Bey. Bogdanovich is out there with a Kongwu. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Griffin in at the 5, down low.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality, but when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Here's ball. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
John Collins checked in for the Hawks. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Young inside. Beverly defending. Collins with a screen on Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Bey outside. Beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. It's stolen by Hunter. It's Griffin with the drive to the inside. Here's Collins. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And for Chicago, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Williams, a screen on Bey. Down low. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Bey with it. Now guarded by White. Griffin, a screen on Williams. Young finds Griffin. Outside Hunter. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous pick and roll option. John Collins showing great hands and explosiveness.
Young against Beverly. Fires high post. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the left wing. Collins against Beverly. Back to Collins. Outside for Bey. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Young.
2 minutes.
White with it. Picked up by Collins. To the left side wing. Back to Beverly. Pass to White. And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
A line change here for Chicago. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Now here's Young. He's got 11. Here's Collins. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards.
Oh, wow! He went way up. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Here's Young. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. DeRozan's got 11.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Young with it. 13 points in the game. Griffin outside. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Collins finds Bay. Fires the 3. No good there. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
The T-shirts, let's hear it, fans. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago.
Now Young. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead, up 4. All right, we're going to step.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Hawks leading. Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Capella, the pass to Collins with the fadeaway. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Capella, screen on Ball. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Right wing. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
For 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And Drummond with the jam.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Ball against Young. Inside. Here's Collins. No good that time. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ball against Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
When
foul.
Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Hunter against Levine. Hunter passes to Capella. There's a screen. The kick out to Young. Collins outside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Chicago ball.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to DeRozan. Ball outside. DeRozan, a screen on Young. Ball with it. Picked up by Collins. Back to ball. Shoots over Collins. And Drummond with the jam.
Taking over when it matters. The evolution of Andre's game, physically and mentally.
Screen by Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Down low. Tipped. Levine against Hunter. Count the basket.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Ball with it. He's against Capella. And Hall throws it down.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Capella, screen on Caruso. Murray passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Drummond passes to Levine. And the three off target.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
The kick to Hunter. 4-3. Another three for Atlanta.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Young finds Capella. And here's Okongwu for three. They get it back. And Capella gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
DeRozan for three. They need this. Off on that one. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
These guys are ready to go. And it's Chicago to start out. So the next starting 5. Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's DeRozan. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Nets. And there's the pass to Ball. Back to Caruso. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
DeRozan a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season and signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Simmons. No good with the layup. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Levine kicks to Ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Ball. Bridges with the steal. Three-pointer. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges got 5 points so far.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Johnson against Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Ball, the pass to Levine. Clock is at 3. Looking to end the run. And Levine with the slam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Nets leading by 6. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Johnson against Levine. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And Ball slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Caruso up top, defended by Bridges. The shot by Williams, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball kicks to Caruso. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Williams has got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. All out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Levine at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Chicago on defense. It's a 10-point game. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Driving to the basket. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball no good. Nets leading by 12. The drive by Simmons. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, because of his athleticism, Zach LaVine is capable of the spectacular. Nice finish. Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Vucevic a screen on Dinwiddie. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Caruso kicks to Levine. Pulls up on the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Vucevic, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Here's Dinwiddie driving inside. Misses the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Count that bucket.
Boy, with how well Ben Simmons puts it on the deck and gets to the cup, you can forget he's 6'11". This is the very definition of a point forward.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Caruso with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Vucevic. Tries again. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Ball kicks to Williams. And Levine, here we go. And Levine with the slam.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. But true contact. He'll head to the line. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Into the lane. Bridges with the board.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside for Simmons. And here's Johnson outside. And the Nets miss again. Bulls trail by 9. Beverly finds DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Johnson. Here's DeRozan. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Simmons with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Chalk up 2 there. Simmons got 15.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
White looking around. Out to DeRozan. Johnson with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Claxton. Good try by Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
11 seconds left now here in the second. Outside DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Simmons. With 1 on the clock, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a...
And so we wrap up the first half. Nets lead by 9. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
The Nets, 30.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Ben Simmons in this game. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Ben Simmons. Thomas is out there with Curry. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Levine passes to White. Back to Levine. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry on the wing. Can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
There's Levine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
He doesn't get the second one. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Outside DeRozan. White finds DeRozan. Drummond passes to DeRozan. DeRozan a screen on Thomas. White wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Simmons against DeRozan. Right side, White. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Misses the baby hook. Nets leading by 11. Here's Claxton, and that one is stuffed right through.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
He gets it in there. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Drives to the hoop. Beverly the pass to Drummond. Terry against Curry. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Here's Claxton. DeRozan defending. Claxton no good. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:19 left in the third. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 11. Terry kicks to White. He feeds it to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Thomas. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White against Thomas. Right side, White. Pass to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Nets leading by 11. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So for the Nets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over.
For the Bulls. It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan.
For your 3-1-2.
Over in the corner, Caruso. He dishes it to Ball. Unloads. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caruso. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to it.
Please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Zach LaVine, DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar. He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And the jam by LaVine.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
LaVine finds Vucevic. The pass to Caruso. Over Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nets leading by 12. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Picked away. LaVine with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
Here's DeRozan. There's the drive. That shot off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Kicks it out to Johnson. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Johnson down low. Guarded by LaVine. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Bridges.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Outside LaVine. Ball finds Vucevic. Outside LaVine. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range. LaVine's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Zach LaVine is shot ready, okay? So in the catch-and-shoot game, hands are up. I'm ready to catch and fire.
Bridges against Caruso. Bridges passes to Simmons. This is it to Claxton. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. DeRozan with a screen for LaVine. Outside DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Here's Claxton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Bridges against Caruso. Inside, Vucevic.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And he makes both free throws. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Feeds Gives it to Vucevic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Nets ball.
Brooklyn leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
At the line.
Good on both. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Caruso against Bridges, and it's denied. And they recover it. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they
could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Dinwiddie. There's Young with the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches, so effortless.
Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Here's Collins. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Murray. Collins with a screen on Bridges. Back to Collins. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
From outside the arc. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 6.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Murray. For 3. Capella inside. On Claxton.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Here's Claxton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Hawks trailing. 1:57 left now in the first quarter. Capella finds Murray. Capella screen on Bridges. Murray from outside. Nice D from Bridges. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Deflected. Knocks it loose. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Simmons with it. Picked up by Collins. Dinwiddie outside. 4 on the clock. Tries it from 19. That one off the back iron and out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Johnson against Collins. Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. Over to the left wing. Screen by Capella. Young from long range. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. The Nets with a lead. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. And a two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Okongwu, high post. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, they need this. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Close. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the floor for Brooklyn. Cameron Johnson out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Now, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Claxton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. Over to the wing. Here's Okongwu. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Okongwu. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Back to Okongwu. Stolen by Bridges.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And rejected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Out to the right wing. Okongwu inside. Simmons defending. There's Young with the 3. Pure from three-point range. Young's got 9.
They're playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Outside Hunter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Griffin. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Brooklyn. Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, BA, has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in two guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Pass to Hunter. Screen by Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Hunter on the wing. Covered by Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Murray's checked in for Hunter. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Curry passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Griffin. Back to Young. 51 seconds left in the second period. Back to Griffin. Pass to Young. There's the triple, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Curry finds Bridges. Out to the wing. Outside Simmons. And Claxton gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Bogdanovich from long range. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Finney-Smith. Left side Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The next 27. That's the end from the Jabberwocky.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you? This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
Griffin is out there with Okongwu. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Bogdanovich. After the basket by Brooklyn. Murray with it. Banked it in off the glass. And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Curry against Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. To the inside. Griffin. Collins against Curry. Goes back up with the clock winding down. And the bucket is good from Griffin in deep.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's a Kongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Picked up by a Kongwu. Left block shot on the way and stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Collins passes to Murray. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Here's a Kongwu. Curry against Collins. Clock at 4. A Kongwu. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time. After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
The kick out, Curry. No one near him. And again, it's Brooklyn.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Outside Murray. Collins outside. Pass to Griffin. To the middle. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Now Collins. Griffin outside. Minute 32 left in the 3rd quarter. Rebound Brooklyn. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting them go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton down low. Collins there. Claxton can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. And here's Murray. There's 48 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Curry. Back to Finney-Smith. Now Curry into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Murray. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Simmons. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for the Nets as we get the 4th quarter going. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. And the Nets lead by 15.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Bay passes to Capella. The bank shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Six to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Hunter against Bridges. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team seconds.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Capella, screen on Dinwiddie. Hunter finds Young. Back to Hunter. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And we're going to have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. Six on the shot clock. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Up top, Bridges. And there's the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Capella, screen on Dinwiddie. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Simmons. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And what a huge performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Collins with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Johnson. Hunter with the rebound. Collins finds Hunter. Now here's Capella. Bay from long range. The shot no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
bring it. Think it with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. They've got Vucevic. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. Murray right side. Back to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's Murray letting it in.
He has no problem going in there with the big threes because Murray is focused on that possession.
The drive-by Ball. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Murray looking around. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Murray's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's DeRozan. Puts it up from 17. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now, here's Hunter. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Ball to the inside, knocked away. Now Young. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. In the corner, Murray with it. He dishes it to Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Fades and shoots. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer. Great back.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pick by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan going inside, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
That's what you get with a veteran presence. DeRozan was tracking the shot clock the entire time. All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Now, here is Young. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And man, he makes shooting 3s look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
There's Ball with the 3, and Vucevic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Murray kicks to Collins. With the drive and finish off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Ball with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 7. Hunter the pass to Murray. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And Young kicks to Capella. Murray outside. And so it's Atlanta headed to the bench with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Here's Young after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. DeRozan passes to Levine. Over in the corner, Caruso. Murray with it. Poke loose. Levine against Hunter. Murray outside. And here's Young from the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. The Kongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for DeJounte Murray. Bays subbed in for Young. Vucevic checked in for Alex Caruso. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. There's a screen by Collins. Fades back. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Bay. 5 on the clock. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Shoots the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Ball. He has 7. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The lead is 2. Here's Bay. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Ball against Bay. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic is screen on Bogdanovich. Down low. A shot. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. And it's 6 points for Vucevic.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. DeJounte Murray comes in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Bay. And Chicago also making a switch. Beverly's checked in. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. To end the cold streak. And it's Chicago with the rebound. DeRozan surveying the D. Drummond with a screen on Hunter. DeRozan passes to Drummond. A shake. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And now a 3-point Bulls lead. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Young dishes to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Murray right side. And Okongwu has it in the corner. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Passes it to Hunter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
26. And put your hands together.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Beverly in at the point. Here's Murray after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Murray kicks to Hunter. Here's the pass to Capella. Outside for Murray. Beverly against Young. It's Young on the wing over Beverly, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Collins checked in for the Hawks.
Now to the lineup for your Hawks.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Drummond sets the screen for Beverly. And Drummond throws it down.
This is
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now, here's Okongwu. Young dishes to Capella. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now, here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Young looking around. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to Young. In the corner, it's Capella. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls leading by 7. Now here's Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. Levine, and it's sent back by Okongwu for the Hawks. Griffin comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovic in for Murray. It's DeRozan with the drive.
Such a ferocious drive by DeRozan. Even when the defense is closing in, he just keeps pushing and gets fouled.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see it miss.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Levine against Bogdanovic. Now here's Levine. T right on him. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vucevic. 8 points for him. And Drummond kicks to Beverly. Here's DeRozan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Bulls leading by 12. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Griffin a screen on Levine. Pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 9.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important. if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Right side, ball. And it's Vucevic in the corner, and stolen by Hunter. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Atlanta with the ball. DeAndre Hunter out there with Bay. And it's Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Both teams deciding to change it up. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Collins, kicks to Hunter, puts it up from 17, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Collins. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Young for 3, connects from three-point range.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Ball against Young. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Down low. That one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hunter with a screen on Caruso. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Capella sets a screen for Collins. Takes it inside.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Bulls leading by 6. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Young with no one around. Traps in the tray.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Pass to Hunter to tie it up. A three-pointer is right on target. Hunter's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. A 3-ball. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 3. about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Bulls. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. Hit by Vucevic. Here's ball. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Hunter against DeRozan. Hunter no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
Murray against LaVine. Five to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Good!
LaVine is taking it upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
And Young, here we go. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
LaVine against Murray. And there's the drive. Young with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by DeRozan. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
It's good! He did it!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Okongwu with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Lock at 6. Wide open look here for Murray. A miss that time. Would have put him up. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
It seems like Murray is always ready to make the high-effort play whenever his team needs him.
Here's DeRozan, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Young outside. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
And it's Murray with the jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Outside, LaVine. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way. To the left side wing. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. To this to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Back to Murray. Capella trying to free himself up. Murray, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Ball dishes to Levine. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside to take the lead. Here's Capella. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Ball to pass to Drummond. Now Vucevic. Drummond with a screen on Young. Ball dishes to Drummond. Good work defensively by Capella. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal. Team seconds.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.
in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. 2 points. That one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Pass to Dinwiddie. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Ball. Drummond to screen on Dinwiddie. The three from Ball. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
A well-coordinated athlete. Drummond rolls off the screen, ready to finish.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ball passes to Levine. Ball against Dinwiddie. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Just 3 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Levine against Bridges. Outside Levine. Lets it go from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area. You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career. Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
And the Bulls call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Drummond passes to DeRozan. Drummond with the screen. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Drummond. Chicago trailing here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Vucevic. Misses from short range. 3-pointer, Bridges. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game. Simmons has doubled. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson against DeRozan. Ball outside. On the wing, LaVine. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Beverly, he's checked in for Ball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 points.
We see the value of increasing your range. DeRozan can find more space inside now because of it.
Here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's DeRozan. Claxton with a rebound.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Bridges outside. Pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie, right side.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he's good on the second. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Inside, here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Levine. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Nets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Bridges misses. For Chicago, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Beverly for 3. That one no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Thomas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he drops the first. Some changes for Chicago. Terry's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Levine. Here's Caruso. Drummond with the screen. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. And that one drops. Drummond's got 6 points.
The one thing about Drummond, you can be right up on him. Even try to overplay his strong side, he can still get it done.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Beverly. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I like when Vooch shoots off the catch. Really helps him get into rhythm.
Curry against Beverly. Curry passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Vucevic. It's tipped. Outside Curry. The 3. He's off on that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn, 38. The Bulls, 23.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things.
I
saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And here's Caruso outside. And Vucevic slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Simmons with a screen on Beverly. Curry goes in. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Beverly. Williams passes to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Caruso, the open look. Vucevic in the post. Simmons defending. And that one drops for him. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Williams. Drummond with the screen. Down low. And the jam by Drummond.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds. 2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Nice shot by Simmons.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Pass to Vucevic. Williams on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Beverly finds Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A. just starting to really develop. And then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
Second free throw, no good.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Ben Simmons again. Simmons has got 18.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Caruso outside. And again, no good by Chicago. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Claxton. Curry against Caruso. The 3 is up. Curry's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Beverly, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
It's stolen by Beverly. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Brooklyn making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges comes in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Well, Chicago's shooting the ball at 46% for the floor. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
No denying Zach Levine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Vucevic has got 11 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there. I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Levine against Bridges. Levine passes to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Ball, plenty of space. Rebounded by the Nets. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, and Levine with a block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Inside, here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Vucevic. Let's go with a three. That one is off. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. So that's the Nets 5. Here's DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan, one of the league's best at getting to the line.
DeRozan hits them both. Dinwiddie against Ball. Dinwiddie, no good. The Bulls shooting a solid 47%. Here's Levine. And they'll get another chance. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Bridges. There's a screen. Back to Simmons. Now Bridges. Left side Simmons. 4 on the clock. Here's Claxton. Another shot. Up and in on the layup.
You have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Vucevic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Ball, driving to the basket. Yep, that one's good. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's DeRozan. They grab their own miss until they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Team second.
Ball left side. Drummond finds Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Drummond. Second chance effort. Denied. And they're running. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. On the take. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Ball. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Bulls have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach Levine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
So, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
Previous play is ended in
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Levine against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Levine passes to Vucevic. The 11-footer. Here's Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. Gets another look. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Chicago shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Vucevic. Tries it from the top of the key. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's Chicago with a board. Now DeRozan. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shot by Levine, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Bridges going inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 10. Hammer at home.
That hurt. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Brooklyn calls timeout. They're ahead by 12. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Stolen by Ball. So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were, all right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now here's Dinwiddie after Clint Capella's miss. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie outside. The three. Atlanta with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Great. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Johnson with it, guarded by Hunter. Johnson kicks to Simmons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Murray, the pass to Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now, here is Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Another miss by Young. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Murray dishes to Collins. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team seconds.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot by Collins, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Okongwu's checked in for Collins.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Murray, the pass to Capella, swiped it away.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Nets. Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. It's Young on the wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Simmons on the wing. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Young passes to Capella. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded by Simmons. Young for three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges against Murray. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Back to Bridges. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Misses the three. The Hawks trail by 12. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Okongwu with it. He's against Bridges. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing something.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets youth 10 team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. Young and Bogdanovich are their guard. And it's Hunter in at the three. Evaluating recent attempts, Doors, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Doubled by Bridges. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson against Hunter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Young from the arc. It's tipped. Simmons on the wing. And stolen by Hunter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Simmons. And it's sent back by Okongwu. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Young comes over to help. Simmons passes to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible. You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Young. Pulls up, high post. Okongwu kicks to Young from downtown. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Capella. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's stolen by Capella. And here's the break. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hunter dishes to Okongwu. That's to Fernando. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Forced shot is off. Nets leading by 15. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got 14 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Hawks, John Collins comes in for Okongwu. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Hunter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Here's Collins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
No good from Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich looking around. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead. Thank you, David. And we'll...
34. The Hawks. 19.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Thomas is out there with Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 15.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Yes, that goes in. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn leading by 15. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Passes to Fernando. Outside for Murray. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Got a piece of it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Fernando, the pass to Murray. They set the screen. Here's Forrest. Over Claxton. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The pass to Simmons. Buries the hook. And that's 12 points for Ben Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Here's Fernando. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Out left to the wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Brooklyn, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Seth Curry.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 14.
Boy, Ben Simmons decides to put it on the deck. He is a dangerous driver.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Down low, Claxton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, this is one of his great strengths. Ben Simmons has outstanding vision.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Nets. Thomas is running. Simmons can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 21. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Murray.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Hit the putdown, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 2. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. .24 seconds left in the third. And here is Capella. Pass to Forrest. Back to Capella. Passes it to Forrest. Again, the Hawks score.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn with a sizable lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella man the post position. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
The drive by Simmons. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Sweet move. Claxton, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Hawks trail by 16. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a... Oh!
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Young drives in. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Young, no good. Nets leading by 18. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Thomas with the steal. Johnson, a wide open look. Rebounded by Capella.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. And Bogdanovich gets to Collins. Oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
Here's Dinwiddie. And they'll get another chance.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. It's a 16-point game. Uncovered in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And so far, Bogdanovich's intensity on offense has been terrific. He could put up some big numbers if he keeps this up.
Back to Dinwiddie. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And the Nets lead by 17.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Sinks the triple.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.